Misty, and welcome to your chart reading. So, we're pretty much going to get into today the current transits that are going on right now and what you were discussing in reference to your relationship and how your charts connect. Now, the first thing that stood out to me is that he has a Sagittarius sun. Let's find Sagittarius in your chart. Ah, the seventh house of marriage and partnerships. Has this been a long term partnership that's going on by any chance? Because that's typically what I see here. Either somebody that you had a really long relationship with, so long that it almost became sort of, what's the word? Common law marriage or actual marriage here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at actually where his past life is at for you, which is itty bitty. You can see my screen though. His is in Libra in 11th. So where is Libra in your house? Or which house is Libra for you? Why am I feeling blind now? The fifth house. Now that's interesting. That puts his south node in the house of your, let me look at the degrees to narrow that down because that's a doozy. So all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to look at his north node. Is this his? Let me check. Let me make sure. Yes, this is Trent's. So his north node is at 25 degrees. Libra, that means that his south node, his past life, look at me, would be in 25 degrees Aries with his Libra. So let's see. That means he's actually, his south node is in this. Ah, so you guys used to be enemies. And in this life, you're meant to come together to get along. Let me see exactly where the cusp of your Libra is at. So no, you guys came together to work together in your everyday to day life because you used to be friends and you did not get along. So what type of past life things are you working out? You're working out these feelings, your sensitivity, your ability to perceive his feelings. You're learning a bit more about independence in this relationship because of that, because he's come from a harder past and you guys are moving into, especially for him having that North Node in Libra means he's coming to learn how to be a partner. So let's get to your stuff now, because I mean, yeah, that breaks it down. He's learning. This is going to be a tough thing because he's coming from a place of having to very much be a loner and have to take care of himself. He's learning to go out into the world and to be in a partnership where he's okay with being in the forefront of the world with it. He has a lot of freedom streak in him that is being weeded out. He is learning not to be sneaky and controlling and possessive. Also, those traits are his undoing. And they'll change him physically. They'll change who he is as a person, just being in partnerships. And he's actually in the position now, the North Node on his chart would be around here. So this is going through his marriage house right now. He's learning how to communicate in relationships. So, as far as your love life goes, Misty, because I can see that's pretty much what we talked about here. Let me make sure I roll up again. You said you wanted to know about that and your personal past life. So, what is your past life? Let's look here. With you having your North Node in the 10th house in the sign of Pisces, this means you come from Virgo in fourth. That means you are the person that takes care of the home, the healer at home, somebody who organizes the house and takes care of everybody. In this life, you're meant to move away from that and go into sort of being a musician, a spiritual person, an artist, a movie maker, a poet, out in the real world. Like you were meant to go away from the family and make a name for yourself in one of these fields. With you having your Venus in the 11th house in Pisces, you stand to make a lot of money amongst your friends and your associates who are also artists or people who work in illustration, dance, film, stage, anything that helps people's dreams sort of come to life in this world. Right now, you are learning what business you need to have because it seems that there are some things that were set in here that were not meant for you to happen until after 30, 35, especially with this Saturn here and this Uranus. There's a business that you need to have that has to do with real estate, sex, death, taxes, inheritances, other people's money. This is also like death work, like morticians or sex workers also, or just taking charge of other people, helping them to invest their money with this sort of skill set you have here. This goes into possibly you working online or spreading whatever it is online, along with foreign places. Like whatever the business is you're meant to have, whatever you're meant to sell is going to help you expand across the world. This is definitely the chart of somebody who is learning because right now the North Node, which is the hand of fate, is right about here. It is going through your chart and you are learning how to finally value your own words, being able to speak your feelings right now. And you're being triggered in the fact that you typically don't know what to say. You don't say the right words and you don't get out how you actually feel. So this is an extremely transformative part for you. The rest of this year is going to be pretty mind-blowing as far as what you find out about yourself as the planet Mercury, which is about the way your mind thinks and what you know about yourself, goes through your day-to-day life. You're going to find out what this abuse is, what the hurt is. You're going to go through any past traumas that have happened for you, and your Lilith. You're going to come in contact with your own side during the course, your own dark side during the course of November or December. So this is going to be a pretty interesting time for you, Misty. Thank you so much for this opportunity.